The weather is heating up here at home. You can finally check out a cinema under the stars.
I can't wait to check that out. Mike Castellucci in Mission Hills learning about San Diego's premier outdoor theater. Did we get to come this time, Mike?
Yeah, what a cool place in the heart of Mission Hills. Have you been here, Alexis? John, you're probably too new.
I love Mission Hills, but I've never been to the cinema there.
Yeah. Well, and look just down the street. I mean, it's just a collection of small businesses from Lefties and The Gathering in the corner and Top's Hair Salon right here. And right tucked in between all of it is the Cinema Under the Stars. I think this is great. This is from a New York Times article from 2 days ago. Are you ready for this? First of all, it lists 36 hours in San Diego. And it says, I love the way it describes San Diego. It says, if San Diego has a cohesive identity at all, it's a shared embrace of an easy, breezy Southern California casualness. With its lack of pretension, the city is often seen by outsiders as a Pleasantville, a bland, happy place with an exceptional amount of sunshine. And then, after that roaring review, it goes on to list what you should do here in a day in 36 hours. And one of them is right here, starting at 8 p.m. on their calendar, and it's Cinema Under the Stars, a cool little place. Look, right there on the sidewalk, and it's Doug Yeagley's invention. Actually, he owns the salon next door, but right here, tucked in between, like we said, all the autographs from the stars, and then you walk down the mini Walk of Fame, and you get to Doug, who is standing by none other than
our patron saint, Audrey Hepburn.
That's right. The patron saint of the Cinema Under the Stars. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Tell us when this idea came about.
I think it actually started in 1991. Yeah. So we've done it over 20 years.
And boy, how has it evolved.
Oh yeah, it started out with 60mm projectors, home speakers we stole from everybody's house to get the audio up, and got it going to see if it even worked. Yeah. And of course people said, well, Doug, nobody's going to pay to watch old movies. I go, I think they're going to. I think that's that Field of Dreams, build it. They will come.
And so he did build it just off of his hair salon here. And when we come back, we're going to take you on inside. Maybe see a little movie, a little flick, a little part of one. Maybe have some popcorn, sit down, and we'll show you how he's made this area into one of the cool destinations here in San Diego that a lot of people don't know about, but now they do, thanks to the New York Times. We'll send it back to you for now, Alexis and John. Cinema Under the Stars, Mission Hills. The season is open.
It's about time. Wonderful, Mike.
And check out a Cinema Under the Stars. And if the clouds part, Mike Castellucci in Mission Hills right now will be able to enjoy it with you, man.
Yeah, you know what? I was just reading this New York Times article where Cinema Under the Stars is featured. It's 36 hours in San Diego. It says try a fish taco, buy some Mexican folk art, or take a roller coaster ride in this easy breezy Southern California town. But it's really funny about Mission Hills. This is one of those neighborhoods where everybody knows everyone. I mean, the neighborhood association fellow just came over, started talking to a woman in here, and found out that they went to high school together. Right here, they live in the same family home. It's one of those places, and now a destination that not too many people know about. They might after this article comes out. Cinema Under the Stars is one of them. It's the idea of a gentleman here that we'll speak with in just a second, Dean Yeagley. He started it several years ago, but it has evolved into what you see here. In fact, look at the concessions right here and the coffee, because we are actually outside. We've got tarps over us. Well, nicer than tarps, but maybe Doug can explain that. Canopies, yes indeed. And Doug, we're just talking that in years past, if you weren't from here, you didn't know about the place. That has changed, and how?
Well, now we've went to online booking. We've developed our website because it's the times.
Yeah.
And before, everybody had to come down on site, cash your check, and walk into the theater, show you the exact seat that you were buying, put it on a paper sheet, and put your name on it, and it'd be reserved for that night.
Yeah.
So it's difficult for people outside the hood, if you will, to get in here and come down from Escondido or East County or any of those areas to get in here and actually get a chance to make it. So now that we're online, then we have none of those problems, so it's open to the world. So if you are in New York and you want to make a reservation because you're in San Diego, you could actually do that now.
That's terrific. And you do it as simple as going online. What is the website?
Topspresents.com, or you can also Google Cinema Under the Stars, where it'll come up as the first on the page.
And of course, Tops is the salon right next door that you own as well. So, oh, look, popcorn and everything. All right, so this is just basically the lobby. And then as we come in here, we're just going to give you a little sneak peek because we have a movie to attend to coming up in a little bit. Oh, there it is. Look at that. How beautiful is that? Actually, very fancy lawn chairs that you sit out, and we'll take a seat. I hope you can join us, and we'll watch a little bit of the movie. The current feature, are we going to watch the current feature, a little bit of it? Ruby Sparks. It's coming up. By the way, Doug, you had mentioned this earlier, but these are old-time movies, and people asked you when you started this, who's going to come see an old-time movie? But there are people who want to do that.
In fact, they're our most popular movies. We start out with the newer movies in spring when we're just getting started to pull a lot of the people that would not normally pay attention to us, possibly the younger kids as well, of course. And once we get them going, then we kind of turn them on to some of the better movies of all time. So.
All right. Oh, what a great thing to do. It's that time of the year, everybody. Of course, it's that time of the year all year round here in lovely San Diego, isn't it? Okay, so we'll start the movie for you coming up in our big show at
Mike,
9 o'clock.
have you ever seen Ruby Sparks? It is such a cool movie.
Well, no, in fact, and that's why I'm going to sit down and watch it.
It's from the producers and directors of Little Miss Sunshine. Literally, such a great film. Yeah, love it.
Oh, great. We'll sit down with us coming up in a few minutes, and we'll watch a little bit of it.
Well, yeah, if we start it now,
Take a load off.
We'll
relax.
be here until 10 a.m. Watch the whole thing.
Mike makes his job look so easy.
He does, doesn't he? All right.
Disappeared.
Get comfy, Mike. See you in a bit. San Diego. I'm Alexis Del Chiaro. Thank you so much for staying with us. The big show is just getting started. Mike Castellucci is lounging in Mission Hills today.
Are you ready for the movie? Open the curtain. There it is. Oh, the Cinema Under the Stars. We will sit down together, Alexis, and watch the movie with everyone else, and we'll tell you what this place is all about. It's coming up. Please turn that, thank you. We Cinema Under the Stars. This is terrific. And are you ready to watch a little movie with us? So you don't have anything else to do you? This is the cool thing. Fresh off of the New York Times is an article about doing things in San Diego. By the way, Alexis and John, some of the they start about 3 p.m., the first stop being the San Diego train station. So I'm guessing people are coming from Los Angeles or something. But anyway, there are the places like the places we visited, the small businesses we all love, like the Carnitas Snack Shack. You know that one. There's what else is in here? Other stops here. Blue Water Seafood, the Bird Rock Coffee Roasters, and this place, Cinema Under the Stars. So we'll go and have Doug Yeagley start the movie. And we're just walking past some patrons who have some popcorn. Enjoying the movie?
Yes.
Oh, good. That's good. All right. Oh, look. So this is Doug's little booth here. This is usually closed, but we wanted to show you all of the movies and so forth. All right. The movie now playing is?
Ruby Sparks.
Ruby Sparks, and it's one of Alexis's apparently favorites, so that's good. So we're going to sit down.
Sleeper. It came out in July. A lot of people didn't see it and get a chance to see it, so we're going to give them an opportunity.
And the neat thing about this is the really cool lounge chairs for Cinema Under the Stars, and there are heaters, and if you need them, and blankets if you want those. So it's really a neat atmosphere out here, isn't it?
Oh, it's absolutely. You know, it's all about comfort. This year we added all new cushions to our chairs so that everybody's even a little more comfortable. And of course our heaters are new, and we have the overhead retractable awning that we use in spring, but that'll be coming off in May when we start our cinema classics with the birds.
Oh, that sounds really good. And by the way, some of the movie calendar here, you guys, Ruby Sparks, and then next up in April, Ted, then The Impossible, and then The Birds, as he mentioned, and that is when the canvas will come off of here. But I just it's so intimate, and you know, gosh, you know, this is a packed house. I mean, well, I guess not really, but let me see if I could find a seat. Gosh, I hope. God, I guess this is the only one available. Hi, how you doing? Do you mind if I sit with you? Oh, look at these little cabanas. This is cool too. Great. All right. I don't know. What's your name?
Megan.
Hi, Megan. Thanks for sharing your seat with. I just happen to, the only seat left here. Okay, we'll be watching. We'll send it back to you. Cinema Under the Stars, Mission Hills. Good movie.
Megan seems to be wondering, who is this guy and what's happening?
Well, she's sharing her popcorn.
Well, if it was,
She is.
she was very nice because there's so many people here. It was the only seat left. We appreciate that.
You guys keep doing that. We're going to keep listening to our side song, Gentleman.
Uh-oh.
Also coming
Yeah, you
up.
go ahead and do that. I think I'll have a much better time. Marilyn, Audrey. By the way, I misspoke, so no letters, or at least direct them to Alexis. This isn't, I said this is Humphrey. This is, of course, Jimmy Stewart. Of course. There he is. Okay, so did you see that? We're right in the sunlight, but now we're not. It's called Cinema Under the Stars. Actually, it's under the sun today, just for you to bring it to you. Fresh off a New York Times article. This is a hidden gem in Mission Hills in the neighborhood. Just along the line of small businesses that we all know. Top's Hair Salon, pizza place right next door, and the Gathering on the corner. And then this is the coolest place, at least the New York Times thinks so, and we always have thought so. But this is it, Cinema Under the Stars, where you're actually in little lounge chairs, and you have everybody has a blanket so you can cuddle up if need be. And then, of course, the roof will retract. It's not a roof, it's just basically, canvas. Very nicely done. And Doug Yeagley has been doing this for years, but he keeps improving and improving. And this year, people used to have to come in here, pick their seat, pay for it. Now you could do it online. You could be in New York City, for crying out loud.
That's the way we want to do it. We want to make it more convenient, more comfortable, and always more creative. And the biggest thing is to pull everybody together. It's like a cinema church here. We're all here, we all get focused on one thing, everybody gets along, everybody's polite. It's not like being in a mall where everybody's kind of pushing you around and you got to hold your seat. You know you're here, you know you're set. You go eat, drink, have as much fun as you can stand, roll in here at 8 o'clock and watch a movie.
That's terrific. Oh, and by the way, you start the movie each night with a little gong, huh?
Kind of puts a little harmonic collectiveness together, I guess.
Well, hit it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. The beginning of the movie, Alexis and John, pick your seat and settle in. It's just terrific here. By the way, some are just lounge chairs like this, and then some are the love seats. Isn't that terrific? Plus the little cabanas in the back that we showed you earlier. But there it is, fresh from the New York Times, Cinema Under the Stars, Mission Hills. Send it over to you.
Oh, that looks like so much fun.
It's relaxing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Neat.
Well, I can't wait.